Hi everybody, this is Lily and this is my third week of diet. I came back from vacation and I gained 10 pounds. Well, you can relate it to that. After you came back from vacation, you gain. I don't have regret. I ate whatever I want and I really had a good time, quality time with everybody and local people. So I just want to talk about 10 pounds gain back, and then I try to lose 10 pounds down. And I'm just so curious about how long it's going to take because I was away for a whole month, and probably I'm going to take whole month, 30 days to lose 10 pounds, or it's going to take longer. I am not sure, but this is my third week, and I want to talk about my third week is I lost 4.2 pounds. Well, probably you expect 2 weeks to lose 5 pounds. Well, I'm not really stressing things out, and then the way I am doing this diet is pretty much go back to my routine, and I just try to focus on going back to my routine the way I was before I left this vacation, and I came back to try to have earn steps and I tried to catch up my daughter's school and quality time with my family and my husband as a family, and then reunited with my dog. That's all matter. So I'm not really focusing on like a crazy diet either. I'm not doing like a running or pull up. I try to get back my routine as I mentioned, and then I try to work out like I used to. I still haven't done yet. I really want to go back to my workout routine, but now it's just try to get back my routine right now. And what I'm eating right now is as usual, like I used to, but I still have like a sugar craving and I don't want to stress out. That's a major for me. These 3 weeks, I'm not like skipping my meals, or I try not to skip meal. It's too busy or I ate too much, yet I tend to have later or skip the meal, but I try not to skip the meal and I try to have 3 meals a day and plus one snack. Sometimes I have more, depends on how my day goes. I want to talk on my third week what I ate. So, or my day 15, I had, as usual, breakfast and miso soup, porridge. I love rice, but I try to have porridge because of watered down rice, which is less calories, but more portion. Not cutting quantity, also quality either. And I being obsessed with soft boiled egg and natto. I'm not sure you know, but stinky fermented beans that I like, probiotic, and zucchini, mushroom, and chicken breast because my husband makes really good chicken breast. Or after the breakfast, I had frozen sweet potato because I love sweet potato, and then when you froze them, it tastes like ice cream, between ice cream and then sweet potato. That's what I like. And then pretty big size of sweet potato I had, and lunch was honey sauce, and I just want to dip my chicken breast because I was getting bored of chicken breast, and radish kimchi and zucchini and mushrooms. I didn't have miso soup. I tried to have some type of rice or some carbs and also miso soup. I think I didn't have for lunch because I had a pretty big size of sweet potato. And dinner, as usual, miso soup, porridge, and you can see the green left side of porridge is rolled egg. I really had a good time in South Korea, and they put a ketchup and mayonnaise on the top. I loved it. So why it's green? The reason is a spinach in there. I tried to feed my daughter a little bit, sneaked in any spinach, any green, so this turned into green. The roll actually eggs. And chicken breast, I made Korean pork stir fry that I love, and I didn't make it too spicy. And this is radish kimchi, zucchini, mushroom. That's what I had for dinner. Then while I was having Korean pork kimchi, and then made me realize I really need soft-boiled egg kind of feeling. And then I have to make. My husband made egg on the top. I love egg on the top, running eggs. That's what I like. Day 16, I had usual miso soup porridge, soft boiled egg, natto, and little bit left over of Korean pork kimchi, radish kimchi, and zucchini. Zucchini is it tastes like a little curry powder on the top. And of course, my daughter had leftover. This is a colorful bagel she loves, and cream cheese on the top. I have to clean up as a mother duty that I ate her leftover bagel with the cream cheese. Then lunch. My husband was craving for stromboli, and then we had deliver stromboli. Stromboli is like a cheesesteak with extra cheese and everything extra on the top, and dip into the tomato sauce. That owner was so sweet. They just made a fresh garlic bread, so they gave us full fresh garlic bread. I love anything bread. That's what I had for lunch. My daughter had doctor visit and she did really well, so we went for some donuts. You can see just only half. I ate it whole chocolate donuts with the chocolate covered donuts, and my daughter had a munchkin from Dunkin' Donuts. Of course, you can see Dunkin' Donuts, and we share all of them together, but she wanted to eat a bit of it, and then of course I ate it, whatever the leftover she didn't eat. This is looks like half, but I ate it whole donuts, believe me. The dinner, after donuts, I was craving for something fancy, and then my husband let me have little time for myself. I just had a dinner by myself. That was nice, fancy time for myself. And this is a seafood platter, shrimp, oyster, and I think this is scallop, roast scallop, and mocktail. They don't have alcohol. I don't drink that much. So I'm capable of, but this is what I had. Day 17. Usual miso soup porridge, soft boiled egg, zucchini, radish, kimchi, mushroom. On the top row is salmon. This is smoked salmon, pumpkin, and chicken breast for breakfast. Lunch, I was craving Korean soft tofu sundubu, so I had a Korean tofu soup and porridge as usual. On the side dishes, I have rotated. This is pumpkin, radish, kimchi, zucchini, mushroom. This is a Japanese pickle. I had a good time having it last time, so I pick it up. I didn't make it. This is pre-made. That's too much work. And chicken breast and a smoked salmon. I had lunch, good time with my husband. Snack was strawberries. My daughter and I, we had a good strawberry time together after I picked her up. So dinner, we went out for Chinese food. We went to Chinatown and of course Chinese food. And this is lobster fried rice and seafood, shrimp, I think scallop, and all the seafood pot, I like to say. Of course, Chinatown, I had all the dessert that I was not able to have at home. I have to taste it out, and then we share. We had a crepes, chocolate nuts, the pistachio on the top, Pocky, those like a chocolate covered cracker taste, and chocolate ice cream on the top. It was so tasty. My daughter and my husband and I, we just shoved in. It was so tasty, seriously. And that's it. Next, day 18. I had a leftover from last night from Chinese restaurant. So lobster, fried rice, and the seafood. I took them, just a little leftover, but that would be nice. So I had it with like a soup. I added it more, I think, tofu on the bottom for protein and lobster fried rice. But I wanted to add more protein too, the soft boiled egg and chicken breast for protein as well, and all the side dishes as usual. For breakfast. Lunch, I had half bagel, smoked salmon, and cream cheese. The dinner, you cannot see what I had because I tend to forget to take a picture before I had a meal. I always realize like, oh, I should have taken picture kind of feeling. So I had a chili shrimp. Probably you can see how it looks right now. And porridge and zucchini, radish kimchi, and all the pickle and the spinach and the pickle. And of course the dessert, that's the main. I had water ice, and after the water ice, everybody had a water ice, so tasty lemon water ice. And after that, of course, I want to have more. I had a cooking and cream ice cream. Probably you see the little size. Actually, I have a little portion left over from my daughter, of course. This is a little bit taking off my craving. I wanted to have more, but I was too lazy to walk to get ice cream. Day 19, I had a half bagel and cream cheese left over from my daughter. And lunch, I would like to say it's really late lunch. It's almost 3:30 p.m. because we were too busy. We were cleaning up and then building up some stuff in the basement. So we were too busy. I had pork and soft boiled egg. That's it. And of course, we were so hungry after I got done our basement renovation going on. That's our project. After that, we had Vietnamese spring rolls because of almost end of summer. We don't want to miss out spring roll. I love it. And this is Vietnamese sausage, shrimp. Of course, I love shrimp. And after the dinner, we have to have a dessert for sure. We had to get water ice and raspberry chocolate chip ice cream. Both. So we share, but also same time my daughter had a leftover. I have to finish up her water ice and other thing else as well. Then after we came back, our neighbor having some party. They gave us some food, and of course my daughter ate it, nibble, and the leftover is mother's duty. I had her leftover. Day 20. This is a leftover soup from yesterday. Chinese egg drop soup. Porridge, spinach, natto, soft boiled egg, radish kimchi, and Japanese pickle. That was my breakfast. Lunch is very similar, same thing, the side dishes. I had a leftover from yesterday, Vietnamese spring rolls. I don't have rice paper, but all the veggie and some sausage left over, we brought it back, and mint and basil on the side. That's I had. And protein, I don't want to forget a protein, so protein was pork and rolled eggs. Snack was some dates and walnuts. That's my favorite, dates and walnuts. For the dinner, I was a little hungry, so I had one apple. And dinner was pretty late, so we had steamed mini potato, salmon, my daughter's leftover from breakfast, I believe, and radish kimchi, spinach, and this is a vegan cream cheese. It doesn't have to be any vegan, but this is a leftover. So mommy's duty that I have to finish up whoever doesn't eat, and I have to finish up. This is a cream cheese I had. I recommend for potato because potato is low calorie and it fill you up. I love potato. Seriously, so good. And good for your diet as well. I had second dinner. My husband had a Chinese takeout. This is fried chicken, General Tso's chicken and my husband had it and I had half left over. It was so good, like a regular rice and then chicken, broccoli, and then such a saucy, sweet, and then little spicy. It was so good though. Day 21, usual miso soup, porridge, spinach, salmon. The leftover my daughter didn't have last night. Leftover, and then prosciutto. I love prosciutto. I use for bagel most of the time and bread, but my daughter loves it, and then leftover as well. I think probably at that time I didn't have that much protein, so salmon, rolled egg, you can see, and prosciutto for my protein, because I try to include every single time good source of protein or good quantity or quality of protein. But prosciutto, I'm not sure, probably high fat or not, but all good. It's better than nothing, so I added it, and Japanese pickle, radish, and radish kimchi. And made me realize I really didn't have enough protein, because I think my daughter has salmon or rolled egg or prosciutto. I didn't have enough. Then I added it soft boiled egg. Just one though. Lunch, we had a birthday party to go to. My daughter's leftover pizza and french fry. And everybody after had a good time. I ate whatever the leftover from my daughter or other kids they didn't have. So blue ice cream was also leftover that other kids didn't have. And just mini size of french fry and pizza didn't fill me up. Of course, I was so hungry, but kids first. And then I ate whatever the leftover mini size. Then I was so hungry, I had ice cream that other kids didn't want, because mommy was eating whatever the kids didn't want. All the mommy's parents were the same way. We were having the pizza leftover. In my case, I was craving for sugar, like some sweets, because I have such a sweet tooth. I had ice cream, I think cookie and cream type of ice cream. Super blue, that I haven't seen that kind of blue ice cream for a long time. And birthday cake, because some kids didn't want to have any birthday cake. I had some cupcakes, and then my daughter's leftover cake, plus huge other cake, because I was so hungry. Dinner, after we came back from birthday party, we had a dinner. It was a miso soup, porridge. This is Japanese potato stew that I made, radish kimchi, radish pickle, spinach, pork, and Japanese pickle. That was my day 21 for 3 weeks. And the first day when I started this diet, I was 109.8 pounds. And 3 weeks later, I was 105.6 pounds. So I was 4.2 pounds off for these 3 weeks. I tried to lose 1 pound a week and lost more than 1 pound a week. It's great. And I had, as you can see, that I kind of eat whatever I want. Portion wise, I didn't eat small portion either. If I don't feel hungry, I eat less, or I'm super busy, I didn't have a time, but I try to make it up. Not trying to make it up, it's because when you skip the meal, and of course you're hungry. So when I skip lunch, I tend to be super hungry for dinner and snack. And I had cakes and cupcakes, ice creams, and some snacks that I don't want to forget. I love snack. For what I ate and I lost, I think pretty good amount, and I'm so proud of myself. As you can see how my body has been changed day 1 to 3 weeks later. This is about it, and hopefully able to do continuously lose weight for next week.